Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you today. This is not the kind of video I like to make, but I think that it's important. We've talked about such subjects before, but I don't think we've been this particular. You know, I have had a lot of baby chicks on the farm and a lot of broody mamas, and that's the hot topic right on the channel right now is broody mamas and awesome brooders and babies and stuff like that. But with that, there is also a discussion in terms of life. And, you know, I think I got really a learn-ya-darn-ya moment today. As I've gotten older and gotten a whole lot of experience with poultry, broody mamas, mama hens, babies, and just homesteading in general. Now, you may not agree with me on this, and that is okay. And it's not black and white, and I'm not telling you what to do. I always tell you to do what's best for you and your farm, but I have come to the absolute conclusion, and I've been this way for a while, but we have this natural instinct to want to help and intervene, and in a lot of cases we can and we should. But when a baby chick is hatching, and mama repeatedly chooses to, in a sense, reject it, I think you need to trust that. We had 2 eggs that struggled so hard in hatching this time. You know, we have Miss Beautiful Elsa, and she is a wonderful broody, probably one of the best broodies we've ever had, and she's certainly very committed to all of her babies, and she's doing great. But there were 2 eggs that she kept kicking out, and they were hatching. And I would come by and I tried so hard to leave her alone, and for the most part I did, but I noticed there was the same 2 eggs that had pipped. Then they started hatching and she kept kicking them out. She didn't kick out the others. She didn't reject the baby. She hasn't rejected a single baby. But these 2 she did, and they didn't even hatch. Well, I intervened. And I thought, well, maybe she's just, you know, maybe she's busy. Maybe what's going on? And I realize now that one of them that did not make it, and now that this second one is struggling. I realize that she knows things that I don't. And that these nature and these mamas have a wisdom that we just have a hard time understanding sometimes. You know, we want to jump in and save the day. I do, and that's a good quality. But what I have learned also, and it just goes to show again that mama knows best. I truly believe that it had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with them per se. Something's just wrong, and she knows it. And both of them have proven that. All the other babies are doing great, happy, eating, chirping, jumping up on her, jumping under her wings. She tends to everything. And she was even sitting on these eggs for a long time. What I noticed is that they were taking forever to hatch. There was something wrong. So I want to let you know that I, at the moment, have some guilt. First of all, I feel bad for the babies. I feel bad, you know, I feel bad for them. I want to do something. I want to save them. I want to do something about it. But the reality is it's not up to me. Even with me trying just a little bit. So this second one I've taken, and I didn't take off the membrane, but I did take off some of the shell. It had absorbed the yolk. It had done everything it needed to do. It just wasn't meant to be. So I expect for it to go, and that's fine. As you can see, that's going to be the situation. But I want you to do what's best for you and your farm, but I want you to know that your heart, you know, even with your best of intentions, some of these things are not up to you. And for you to, and I'm telling myself this too, it's okay. You know, I tell people, and I tell my children, and I tell my friends, when scenarios happen, we have to remember, if God wants it, God's going to take it. And you know, God's going to have some beautiful baby chicks on his homestead today. So, we'll keep you posted on how these little babies come along. They're all doing so well. And this is just part of the process. This is something that you need to be mentally prepared for. Your kids need to be mentally prepared for. It's a big life lesson. There is a lot to learn here in these scenarios, and I encourage you to sit back, evaluate it, think it over. So if you are asking me, Patara, what would you have done different? I wouldn't have done anything at all. I would have trusted and completely allowed Mama to make the decision that she made, and to stick with that, because she proved all this time that she wanted to be a mom. She proved she wanted to hatch babies, and she's taking care of her babies, so she knows what she's doing there too. Hope you're well. Hope your spring is beautiful. We'll see you on the next video. We have a lot of great videos coming your way, and we appreciate you all the time. Y'all take care out there.